Every year, the mayor and city manager present the state of the city to the Bend Chamber of Commerce, including a review of past accomplishments. Here's our year in review for the past 12 months.
So now more than ever, the city needs to readjust, refocus, and ensure that we can deliver the best service possible with the amount of resources we have. So we've made some changes within the Community Development Department, gone to a one-stop permit center, as well as consolidate functions and improve our process.
This allows our customers to come to one place to do all their business for land entitlement and land use and zoning and building engineering.
The city brought Juniper Ridge into the urban growth boundary a few years ago, but that was step one. Step two was to zone the property to light industrial so that we can really realize a full industrial campus, and that process has now been completed as of the end of last year.
The creation of the subdistrict in Juniper Ridge is important to the city because job number one for the city of Bend is creating jobs. And we need to have the available industrial land to bring the types of employers that we need here in Bend.
Last fall, the state issued what's called a remand order to the city on our urban growth boundary expansion.
Having received that final order, we now know what we have to do going forward in order to adopt a UGB that will satisfy state law.
Where we had different interpretations of state land use laws and what might be best for the city of Bend in how it grows.
The Tenant Relocation Program is a pilot program with the City of Bend that allows for small businesses to relocate in the City of Bend.
To see if we can maybe keep businesses that we're thinking about expanding or looking at other locations, an incentive to keep those jobs here in the City of Bend.
Certainly we appreciate the fact that the city is looking to support businesses that are growing, paying living wage jobs in the local area, and we're happy that they were able to provide some incentive for us to continue to stay in the area.
The Surfacewater Project is one of the, if not the largest infrastructure project that the City of Bend has undertaken. It's important for the city because it really sets the table for economic development. It's the infrastructure that we need to support continued growth in the city.
We're up here at the City of Bend intake facility, which is on Bridge Creek. Behind me is a 90-year-old building that was built in the 1920s for the original Surfacewater Project.
After 30 years of study and half a dozen engineering firms giving us their recommendations, the City Council has decided to go forward on the water project to keep our surface water and rebuild the pipe, put in a filtration system.
The council's gone through a very involved fact-finding process in reaching this important decision. There have been many hours of meetings in official city council meetings in which the council's heard from a wide array of folks about what they think about what we should do.
Value engineering is a process where a team of independent engineers come in and review a project and look for opportunities to modify the design to save costs.
As a result of the value engineering effort, the VE team validated the continued use of a dual source system, the continued use of the intake structure on Bridge Creek, and the use of the membrane filtration as the appropriate technology for our new water treatment plant.
In Bend, we can be very proud of the water that we have. And one of the things that we can be proud of is that we know that it's clean and we know that it's safe. And we know that because we regularly test that water.
Between 38 and 39,000 tests are done on an annual basis in this laboratory. 80 tests are done every week for bacterial samples in the water system alone. In addition to that, there's other samples collected on both the surface water source and the groundwater source.
The Infrastructure Advisory Committee is a group of people that have specialized skills and knowledge of infrastructure issues or have experience and background in that can help advise city staff and city council on how to proceed on various infrastructure projects.
And so it brings in people, engineers and geologists, with an expertise that can advise the council on how to make decisions that are best for the city.
The Central Oregon region has two public transportation providers. In the greater region, there is the Cascades East Transit, and there's Bend Area Transit for our urban central area here in Bend. Both of these transit providers have a lot of momentum built up with ridership growth, systems in place.
Currently what is proposed is that on September 1st, we would merge BAT into the COIC transportation under their umbrella to service a wider service district.
That's it for this month. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to give us a call. And remember, you can watch all our City Edition episodes on Bend Broadband Channel 11, our YouTube channel, the city's website, or even on Facebook. Check us out. We'll be back next month with a brand new City Edition.